Sweet, we're live. What is up, guys? Kevin here. In this video, I wanted to do an unboxing for you guys. So Nidecker has sent out a couple one huge box and one snowboard box, which has an undeterminate amount of snowboards in it, but pretty big, pretty big packages there. And it's also Christmas, so I figured that it seems like a good idea to do an unboxing on Christmas Day. Sounds like a good one. Hope you guys are all having a Merry Christmas out there. Happy holidays. And yeah, stoked to open this up, see what's in it. Big shout out to Nidecker for sending out these packages. If you guys don't know, Nidecker is supporting the channel this season, so really stoked on that. Amazing guys at the company, believe in the YouTube channel and are supporting it. So really stoked to get this unboxing underway. We've already got 60 people in the chat. What's up, everyone? Thanks for hopping on here. Yeah, I hope you guys got some, if you guys got some snowboard stuff for Christmas too, it'd be great to hear about that. I know, like, Christmas is, when I was a kid, my first snowboard I got on Christmas Day, like boots, bindings, board, all that stuff arrived for me on Christmas. I'm kind of lucky and unlucky in a way. Like, my birthday is on December 30th. So my parents used to like double up my Christmas and birthday gift into like one bigger gift. So that was kind of lucky, because I think if I didn't have my birthday so close, I would have had to wait. Like, maybe I would get the board on Christmas, but then the boots and bindings on my birthday. So the fact that they could combine all that stuff into one was awesome. But yeah, SBPC says he got a new K2 snowboard today. Awesome. Bradley is saying unfathomable. Unfathomable. That's a tough word. Nice one. Nice one, Bradley. Kaiser saying Merry Christmas. Henka says that she got the Burton Process snowboard. Awesome. Yeah, it's great to hear what everyone got for Christmas, snowboard wise. I'm sure there's lots of gifts going around this today. Sweet. So yeah, without getting too much into it, let's do the unboxing. Again, shout out to the guys at Nidecker for getting this stuff out. Got some scissors right here. But yeah, I've been stoked on the Nidecker gear so far. I've been riding the Sensor Plus all season. Amazing park board. And they sent me the Mellow a few days ago. And yeah, this box is heavy. So I don't know what's going on in here, but this one is heavy. Somebody just sent me like a message too. All right, I'm back. Oh, just to let you guys know too, at some point in the chat, I'm going to do an SPC merch giveaway. So if you guys want an SPC beanie, I'll do a giveaway sometime in the chat. So stay tuned for that. I'll do a giveaway at SPC beanie and sticker pack. But yeah, if you guys want to support the channel or check out any of the gear links, they're all in the description. So check that out if you guys want to support the channel. All right. Oh, wow. All right, tons of stuff in here. I'm going to need, my dog Jake is hanging around. Maybe he can help me with some of this too. Hey, Jake, you want to come up, buddy? Okay. So it's the box is pretty much full. All right, first thing, let's start with some of the smaller stuff they sent out. So this looks like a Nidecker hoodie. Hey, Jakey, got a Nidecker hoodie. Maybe I'll show you guys my dog, just so you don't think I'm talking to myself. Hey, buddy. Oh, look, dude, you're on YouTube. You're on YouTube, buddy. Good boy, Jake. Don't eat this. All right, sweet. Super bomb Nidecker hoodie. Thanks, guys. Let's see what else. Don't eat that. Oh, cool. So we've got the white Nidecker sweatshirt. Very cool. For more fun, Nidecker from Switzerland. Nice. Love that. So yeah, and shortly, I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to the weather, but there's like a crazy storm arriving on the West Coast. Um, Down south, I think like Northern California. I haven't checked like all across North America, but there's a big storm and looking at possibly heading down to like the Tahoe area, maybe in the next day or two. So um, some warm hoodies and stuff will definitely help out. All right, we got a Nidecker t-shirt. Oh man, a bunch of shirts in there. Is this a long sleeve or just a tee? Oh yeah, long sleeve. Oh, sick. I really like that that art on the back there. Very cool art. Got a few more things in here. Ugh. Good boy. Jakey's just hanging out. All right, there's a few more shirts. Oh, and some hats. Got some beanies. Does this look like a face mask maybe? Hat. All right, sweet. Let's get into a box. Let's get into some hard gear. Nice. Cowan Plus bindings. I believe these are the bindings. Let's open them up. Take a look. Yeah, if they've sent me out a bindings and a board, maybe we can do like a board setup as well. Live board setup. Hope they got my size right. I'm sure they did. Ooh. Oh, sick. Yeah, these are super nice. So I've actually got the Cowan X bindings. And they're they're kind of like a medium, I'd say they're like a medium stiffness binding. And these ones have got some really cool straps going on. So what I've liked so far about the Cowan X binding is the moldable like strap that really hugs your boot and just pulls you in. But these look nice. Oh wow, this is like a different kind of binding. They've actually got like a like a third little piece here. Okay, I've never had that before. That's different. Strap that guy up. Sweet. Man, some really cool art on the back. It's kind of got the like psychedelic artwork with it's like an ocean theme on the back. Cool. Yeah, so the Instinct series by Nidecker. The theme of the Instinct series is like I think they call it biomimicry. So for the snowboards, they're taking some of the natural occurring phenomenon in nature and then implementing that into the snowboards. So I think one is kind of like the way a dolphin's like the way a dolphin like glides across through the water and on the ocean. They've kind of taken some inspiration from that from dolphins and put it into the snowboard. So that's pretty cool. So biomimicry, and I think that's the theme of the binding too, with all this artwork and they've got some octopuses on there, and there's a mountain. Really cool stuff. Cool. So these are the Cowan X. It's got a pretty squishy footbed to help absorb some impacts. And yeah, really, I've never tried straps like this before, but this looks pretty. This looks like it's going to really do the job. All right, Blood Brother says breaking up a bit. I hope my internet's okay. I might take off the headphones then, just in case. How's that? Let me know how that is, guys. Oh, we got a super chat from Bad Riders. It says, shout out to Jill, Jake, and all the DWCP homies, present and absent. Can I ask what happened to your Orca pod? So the Orca pod got donated to some friends up at the Circle in Whistler. So at least one Orca went to those guys, maybe two. How many Orcas did I have? Yeah, I had 2 Orcas. I don't know what happened to the second one. I've like donated them just to random, whoever needs a snowboard, whoever knows somebody that needs a snowboard too. So, you know, one thing is like, a great thing about taking snowboards into a snowboard shop is usually the guys that work at a shop like have friends or like know other people who need snowboards. So that's like I find a really great place. If you guys have any old snowboards and you're looking to like donate them or pass them on, and you don't like personally know a friend or family member who like needs a snowboard, bring it into like your local snowboard shop. And normally, like usually those are people who are into snowboarding, who know people, and who can then pass it on to friends. Or sometimes the people that work at the shop too, they can use it themselves. So always passing it on that way. Cool, so got the Cowan X bindings. Big shout out to the Nidecker guys for sending this out. Yeah, maybe we can do a board setup with the bindings too. So yeah, I should get these beanies too. Really cool beanie. It's like a thin beanie, kind of something you could wear under your helmet on a warmer winter's day. Nidecker hat, very nice. Oh man, I'm gonna have to, they sent out so many shirts. Very cool. Oh shoot. Yeah, lots of t-shirts, hoodies. It's another hoodie. Awesome, thanks guys. Won't have to do any clothing shopping for a while. And another pair of bindings. Let's check out these bindings. Oh, Chuck Van says, put the earbuds back. Okay. Here we go. Earbuds are going back in. Okay, I hope you guys can hear me. All right, we're back. Oliver says, how would you compare the difference between rental boards, bindings, to buying your own gear? If you get a rental setup, that sometimes can be like a good way to start. But the rental board gear is usually going to be, you know, really worn in. Sometimes it's like it's like actual rental models. So they're, you know, built to be indestructible, and sometimes can be like a bit heavier. So you're probably not going to get much performance out of rental gear unless you're paying a little bit of extra money to like get the high performance rental gear. Jake, you don't eat the hat. So yeah, high performance rental gear is a decent option, but then it's going to be more expensive. And then even then you may be getting rental gear that's been rode a lot. So you may not get the benefits. So I think renting at first is like a good option, but then if you know you're going to snowboard enough times through the season, I think it's definitely worth it to just pick up your own snowboard gear for sure. And start at a low price point. Like start when you're first starting out in snowboarding, you can definitely go towards the least expensive snowboard gear and just build up from there. So yeah, it can be like fairly affordable if you're looking at last year's gear or entry level snowboard gear. It's not too bad to get into snowboarding. But let's check out this other pair of bindings. All right, bindings part 2. So I already have one. I did buy one pair of Nidecker bindings, the Cowan X. They've sent me out another pair of Cowan X, and these ones are Cowan X as well, different color, petrol blue. All right, that sounds very European, petrol blue. All right, I'm stoked to check these guys out. The petrol blue. Oh, very nice. This one is a little bit different. So this is very similar to the bindings I have, except, yeah, they're the blue color is a really cool look. Again, they've got the kind of squishy footbed just to help you to absorb some impact. I love these the hammock style straps, just really molding to your boot as you tighten it up. So it's a really comfortable strap. And the thing I like about the Nidecker bindings as well, it's really easy to adjust the high back. Like when you're in the cold and you've got your mitts on and there's snow everywhere, you don't want to be like fiddling with your high back. And I like this, just not overly engineered. You just pop it open, close it, really easy to adjust. If you guys don't adjust your high backs, I highly recommend you do. Like I always set mine like halfway. So 0 is you're getting like no, your binding is like pretty much straight up and down. So when you go to like initiate a heel turn with that at 0, you're like kind of having to push back a little bit further. But by adjusting the high back and moving this down, so you can typically you can go from like 0 to 6. But moving it down a bit, now it's on more of an angle, so you can engage your heel edge faster. But yeah, really cool looking blue there. Yeah, I've been stoked on these bindings. And yeah, they're like a mid stiffness, maybe like a little bit past mid, like a 6. But I've rode these in the park and in powder. They've been great just everywhere. I think the best bindings are the ones that like work really well and you don't think about, you're not like worried about them through the day. So yeah, these have been awesome. Cool. Some very nice bindings. Just gonna put the box of remaining shirts and stuff on the ground for now. And okay, so we got some snowboards to open. Yeah, I think the best thing to be opening on Christmas is snowboard stuff. It's so much fun. All right, let's see if anyone has shared. Oh, Luke saying SPC hashtag Nidecker binding giveaway. Yeah, really good idea, Luke. Yeah, maybe I'll talk to the Nidecker guys and maybe we can do like a collab on like a snowboard giveaway, even binding or snowboard, or maybe both. All right, lots of good comments. Thank you guys for hopping on. All right. Yeah, I hope you guys have been checking out some of the recent videos too. Had an awesome time riding with Casey Willax and his buddies down in around Tahoe. We went to Heavenly, North Star the first day, then Heavenly, and then the next video that's coming out, we're riding in Sugar Bowl. And Sugar Bowl is a place I've heard of it, but didn't have any idea what it was going to be like. And it was like amazing. We had awesome powder, like almost no lines, and just like riding and having a good time. It felt like we had the whole resort to ourselves. It was amazing. But yeah, hopefully get down and ride with those guys again soon. Luke saying the SPC Nidecker custom snowboard. Yeah, I've been working on the collaboration with those guys too. So they're helping me to build a Snowboard Pro Camp brand snowboard. I've been talking to their board designer, getting all the specs down, how like the stiffness, all the tech that's going to go into the board, the shape, and it's a lot of it is already like kind of set into the works. And I'm hopefully going to be able to go live with their designer Antoine in the next like week or two. So looking forward to going live with him and just talking about the board specs and sharing that with you guys. All right, let's open these boards. What do I do with the scissors? Hey, Jake, how you doing, buddy? How you doing? How you doing? All right. Oh, see, I'm pretty sure there's more than one board in here because it's really heavy. Oh. All right. Hey, don't eat that stuff, Jake. Good boy, Jake. Good boy, Jakey. Oh. All right. Yeah, again, big shout out to the Nidecker guys for getting this stuff out to me. And yeah, hopefully get to ride whatever's in here very soon. What are you barking at, huh? All right. Oh, snap. All right, so I'll pull this first guy out. I'm trying not to look at the second board. There's at least two in here. So the first, sorry, Jake. Yeah, let's take this plastic off too, Jake. Should we take this plastic off too? Yeah, let's take this all off. All right. Don't eat this. So this is, the Nidecker sensor. Ooh, very nice. So I actually have the Sensor Plus. So I have this board, but in the Plus version, this is just the regular. But yeah, it looks very cool. Let's see if we can figure out all the specs on this guy. Come on, Jakey. Got Jake sitting right beside me here. Okay, so it says, all right, sweet. All right, got the specs. It's standard cam rock. So it's got camber in the center with some rocker going out towards the tips. The flex is a 6. So a bit of a stiffer flex, but not too severe. Just the stiffness is going to give it some stability. And it looks like a completely twin board. So twin park board. And yeah, it's a twin tip. Oh, and also has the side kick. So I've been riding the Sensor Plus, which is, I believe, just a more aggressive version of this. So it'll be fun to check this one out. So it's got the cam rock. So I don't know if you guys can see it, but it does look like there's a bit of camber, like right from about here to here is the camber. And then it starts to mellow out and rocker early. So that early rocker, yeah, you can see the rocker kind of starts maybe like around here. So that early rocker, just making it a bit more catch free, especially for spins, for just doing, your first turns, making the board not so catchy, but still giving you some camber in the center for pop and for stability. Jakey, don't eat that cardboard. But yeah, and then it's also got sidekick, so it has some 3D in the nose and tail. I don't know if you guys can see the 3D. Let me see if I get the right angle. But the contact points are lifted. Oh, here we go. And then you can see right there. So there's the sidekick. There's some sidekick there. And there's some sidekick on the other side too. But basically the contact points, or where the edge kind of ends, it's lifted. This whole area is lifted. So that 3D lifted nose and tail, helping it again to be less catchy and and also to help it roll just a bit through turns as well. Especially in a bit of snow, that sidekick is going to help it roll. So really cool. I love this color. It's kind of like an army green. It's kind of like army green color. What bindings would go best on this? Yeah, really sick. Yeah, shout out to the Nidecker guys. Oh, they also do 1% to the planet as well. So it's awesome to see them working with Protect Our Winters. Oh, Jakey's eating a little bit of cardboard. Don't eat that, buddy. Don't eat that. Hey, it's okay. Good boy. All right, so maybe we'll set some bindings up on this thing. Nice. Okay. So we got the sensor. Stoked to check out the regular sensor. I've been riding the Sensor Plus, and honestly, like I like love that board for the park. It's more like full camber, so the camber goes all the way to the contact points. It does have the side kick to help it be like less catchy, but I think it's also like a little bit stiffer too. So for park riding, it just feels very precise. So when I'm like popping off of something, feel like a lot of energy coming into the board, helping me to get like lift up into the air. But where I feel it even more is on landings. So with a stiffer, like more camber dominant board, anytime I'm landing something, if I'm like back or like back towards the tail or forward, I feel like the board is helping me to like bring it down. But because the takeoffs are a bit more cleaner, I feel that my landings are also cleaner because of that more full camber. So putting the board down and like locking in the edge to hold the landing, it has felt like super clean. So yeah, it'd be fun to try this guy out in the park too and kind of get a comparison there. I feel like the Sensor Plus is more for like high intermediate to advanced riders, where the regular sensor is more geared towards like, beginner to low intermediate. So just a bit of a difference in terms of like aggressiveness of the board. But yeah, stoked to check it out. Oh man, this board looks really sweet. This board looks amazing. Oh man. Oh, this is cool. All right, I can't wait to share with you guys this one. Wow. I'm just going to take the plastic off before I really show you. Before we open this, shout out to 98AS Forerunner. Awesome. What's up? Shout out to Chuck Van. Nanette Jocko is on here. Yeah, thank you guys for hopping on. NA8SA Summer says, I just got the GNU Money snowboard. Awesome. Yeah, guys, let me know. Let me know what you guys got for Christmas in terms of snowboard gear. Joe saying you can't help it. Cardboard tastes too good. Yeah, Jake was loving the taste of that cardboard. BK says I have a Flow blackout. I got back in 2017. Still in my quiver. Awesome. All right. Plugged in Cody says I just got a War Pig. Pretty fun board. Awesome. All right, sweet guys. So let's see what is going on here. I've actually been checking out this board for ages. Like ever since I started talking to the guys at Nidecker, I've been going through their catalog, like looking at all the boards, all the gear, and this one caught my eye the most, to be honest. This was like the one, I don't know what it was, but when I saw this board, I was like, this is the one, this is the board. So been waiting a long time to get my hands on it. Hopefully get to ride it soon in some powder somewhere. Take all this plastic off of here. Sweet. Oh man. So yeah, check this out. So this is the Nidecker Instinct series, and it's the Beta APX. Nidecker Beta APX. Oh snap! Look at this. It's got the super notched out swallowtail there. And so this is part of the Instinct series, which I was mentioning that they are using biomimicry. So like getting inspiration from nature and then putting it into the snowboard. But check out, yeah, the nose on this guy. looking really good. So planing through powder, looks like this will do an amazing job. Wow, so this board has no sidewall. This is my first snowboard that doesn't have a sidewall. That's different. Cool. Yeah, check out the, got some art in the center there, like a wolf and an octopus. Yeah, the Instinct Series Beta APX. Wow, cool. Let's take off a couple of these stickers. But yeah, I love, you know, testing park boards is super fun. But, you know, like park is a bit more preference, I feel. People have different preferences for park, where POW boards, like the floatability of a powder board is more like down to the technology, which makes testing and like having different powder boards so much fun, is you're riding these different boards and, you know, you can really feel like one powder board floating better than the next, and also how like it rocks through the snow. So let's check out some of the specs of the Beta APX. Oh, cool. It's got the Triax fiberglass. It's got a Swiss core. So yeah, Nidecker is based in Switzerland. And they have like, they make the boards all over the world. There's a few different spots. I know their main factory is in Dubai. So that's potentially I'll be making a trip out to Dubai sometime in the spring or summer to hopefully document the production of my snowboard. But yeah, so this one has surfy camrock. So some camber in between the bindings, but then some towards the tail, but a lot of rocker towards the nose, just helping it to really surf through the snow. Biomimicry design. So it's got the like swallowtail, so the tail of the board, kind of like a bird, and then the nose has got some inspiration from like a dolphin, the way like a dolphin's like underneath a dolphin is inspired. So I'll show you guys that. Not sure if you can see it. It's got the dolphin. Oh, there's like a bird down here as well. Sorry for giving you guys the finger. And again, 1% for the planet. Very cool. And this also got a taper. So what's the taper on this guy? Front width 271, back foot width 266. So there's a 5mm taper. So a bit of taper to help with the floatability. Hey, Jakey, what do you think of this board, buddy? Hey, do you like this one? Good boy. Sick. And the base of this board is awesome. I feel like this is one of the coolest bases I've ever seen. Love the like combination of colors. Got the Nidecker in the center. But yeah, very, very cool. Awesome. Oh, what's the stiffness of this board? The stiffness is, you know, I like, preference-wise, I do really like a stiffer powder board just for like charging, for holding an edge, for like that stability as you're riding fast. Doesn't have the stiffness here. Maybe it's got somewhere. Careful there, Jake. There you go. Good boy. All right. Sweet. So let's set these guys up. Designed and engineered by Nidecker, wood core, made in Switzerland. Awesome. All right, let's do this quick. So I think for the Instinct, for the Beta APX, we got to do the white and black Instinct bindings, because they're made, I think the Instinct bindings, it's like the whole theme. It's going with that board. So let's set that up. Has anyone out there set up their own park or just snowboard today? Anybody get like a snowboard binding combo and set it up? So one thing to remember, like one thing that probably the easiest thing to forget when setting up any snowboard is that the fatter straps go towards the middle. So always have your straps in the center. I'm just gonna set this up at the reference point. So if you guys don't know what the reference point is just like the holes that basically are telling you where to put your bindings. It's going to change a little bit how tall or how much you weigh or how tall you are. But you can see these are the recommended holes right here. So when they design a board, they're really, the profile and everything is going to be like maximized. You're going to get the most feel of the way the board's supposed to ride if you ride it in those holes. So where's all the hardware? Hardware is in here. All right, sweet. So we still have 125 people watching, 53 likes. Let's see if we can get a few more likes. Let's see if we can even out the like to watch ratio. Got some discs. Got all the screws. All right, gonna try and read. Oh, Chuck Van telling El Stacker to get on the Storm Wolf. El Stacker, man, get on that Storm Wolf. Next POW day, get on it, man. All right, let's get this guy set up. So for like a POW board, what I typically will ride, maybe I'll tilt the camera down a bit too so you guys can see a bit easier. Here we go. All right. So I'll probably, for a powder board, I'll typically set it up maybe like 18 plus 18 in the front and -9 at the back, just a more directional stance. Unless I'm like planning to ride, do some freestyle in the powder, this is usually my typical setup. And Nidecker makes it super easy. Offset, so yeah, it's also got the offset disc. Oh, you have the offset disc and you also have the regular disc. There's already a disc in here. So I got an extra disc, so that's all good. So let's do plus 18 in the front. Line it up. Sweet. Yeah, let me know if you guys have any hacks or tricks for setting up your snowboard, if you guys noticed anything when you were doing it, or any challenges, any questions. One thing is if you do have a new snowboard, a lot of times boards will come with a factory wax already on them, but you should always check and just inspect the base and see like if it looks dry. Sometimes boards have been sitting around for a while, and you actually, sometimes it can be a good idea to like wax a brand new snowboard. Just depends on the board, how long it's been sitting, and what the base looks like. All right, so we got one set up here, one binding. One binding is on. It's looking pretty. Man, this thing looks like a beast. This looks awesome. But yeah, take a look at the base, see how it looks, and you can kind of judge for yourself if you do need to wax it or not. A little bit of tape here. All right. And this one I'm going to do -9. There we go. All right. So Jacob says, hey bro, I'm getting some ankle pain in my lead foot. Any advice? Yeah, that can be an issue for sure. Like when you are, sometimes technique can affect which foot is getting. So usually if it's your front foot, that means that that can be the foot that you're doing more work with at the beginning when you're like first getting into snowboarding. Definitely that front foot can just be doing more of the work. Having a little bit of trouble just getting the screws down in there. So yeah, foot pain, it can definitely be tough. I would say the first thing to do is make sure that you're not doing maybe do your front foot up slightly looser than your back. Because if that front foot is doing more work and it's like really restricted because that boot is like really tight, then sometimes that can cause some foot pain. So try maybe just having, especially like the upper section, I think you can have it as tight as you want, but the lower section, try to have the lower section a bit looser. And that may help alleviate some of your foot pain. Also, now that you're aware of it and you know that that front foot does have more foot pain, maybe try just using your back foot a bit more like in your turns. It could be like linked to your technique, and you could just be doing so much more work with your front foot. Maybe try to focus on steering and bending that back leg, and even putting a little bit more effort into your turns with your back leg, and see if that can alleviate some of it. There we go. So one thing I'll adjust on this later is the straps. I'll put my snowboard boot into the straps and then adjust it so that the straps actually fit with the boot and they're not too tight or too loose. That's a super common mistake by new snowboarders, is they get to the mountain and they find that the straps are either too big or too small. So make sure to adjust your straps at home with your boots in, just so that they're not too big or too small. It's much easier to do it at home rather than when you get to the mountain and fingers are cold and all that. But yeah, this is the setup. Oh man, this thing looks sick. Awesome. I cannot wait to ride this. This looks amazing. So we got the Cowan X bindings, the Instinct series bindings with the Nidecker Beta APX snowboard. So I got a 162. I'm like 6'3", 185 pounds. So I got I think this is the biggest one they make. But yeah, this board looks like a beast. It's amazing. Yeah. All right, let's get the park board set up too. So we got the sensor series. So park boards are easier to set up, in my opinion, more straightforward. It's just going to be a completely twin stance, and I'm going to do plus 15 in the front and negative 15 in the back. Yeah, I think these bindings kind of go well with this board too. Kind of have like the brighter color bindings with the more neutral snowboard. All right, get all the hardware out of there. Oh, no sticker this time. Makes it easier. All right, don't lose any of those screws. All right, let's see if there's another question on here. Yeah, somebody's saying, Matt says that the board looks so much fun. Drew says, have you ever been to Snowmass? No, never been. All right. Matt says, yeah, Matt's setting up 2 boards tonight. Augustine, are you going to do a review on the APEC Orca? Not this year, no. I mean, yeah, it would be cool to check out that board. I know, the Orcas look really cool, but I don't think I'll have the chance to ride it this season. All right, so this one is just going to be a twin stance, so completely twin. I'm going to start with the reference again, and plus 15 in the front, negative 15 in the back. So just going for the straight, completely ducked out twin stance. All right, these screws are going in a bit easier. Man, I'm freaking so stoked on these boards. So one big snowboard trip that I got coming up. So I've got my friends from the UK arriving into North America on the 8th, and we're doing like a massive snowboard trip. I don't know if it's going to be 6 weeks straight, but we're going to be doing a lot of snowboarding, a lot of destinations. And I just talked to them, the twins, Yannick and Nirav from the UK. But yeah, they just picked up a few Nidecker boards as well. So they've got a few new powder boards to ride and test out. And we're just going to be like following the snow, trying to go to the best spots for 6 weeks, starting January 8th. So that should be really fun. All right, second one going in. We're going to do negative 15 on the back foot. One thing too, guys, is if you're like setting up your snowboards for the first time, is, most likely there's going to be some adjustments that you do along the way. So either on the mountain or maybe after your first day of riding, just adjust it so that it feels like right for you. One thing I've been noticing, like stance widths and all that kind of stuff kind of adjust too with like trends. When I was learning the snowboard, the trend was to have like a super wide stance. Like all the pros at the time had mega wide snowboard stances. So that was the trend. And recently I feel like it's become like a more narrow stance. And I've kind of landed like in between. So I'm not like too narrow, I'm not too wide anymore. And one thing happens if your stance is too wide, it becomes hard to steer with your knees because your knees kind of become locked in place into like a bent position. So too wide, you kind of get stuck, but you do have more stability because it kind of forces you to bend your knees. But when you have a narrower stance and you can really steer with your knees and twist your legs and knees like really easily with a narrow stance, but then you're sacrificing a bit because then you're not really being forced to bend your knees a lot, and you have a little bit less stability too with your stance narrower. But yeah, so I'll take off this sticker too. 2 + 1 year warranty. Nice. All right, sweet. So here it is. Very cool. Awesome. So I think that looks really cool too. Yeah, I can't wait to check out the sensor. So guys, after the live chat, I'll put links to both these boards, all the gear in the description, and I'll also pin a comment at the top with links to this gear if you guys want to check it out as well. But yeah, big shout out to Nidecker for sending it out. All the shirts, the hats, the bindings, the boards. Oh man, I can't wait to try this. So we got the park board, the sensor, be testing out soon, Cowan X bindings. We got the sidekick, again, making it less catch-free for spins or just for initiating turns. Camrock, so camber between the bindings with some early rocker rising it towards the tips, and like a 6 out of 10, so a little bit of a stiffer park board, but I really like that. And then the Beta APX with the Instinct Series Cowan X bindings, notched out swallowtail inspired by nature. We also have, I was gonna see if this nose, if it's got some 3D in the nose as well. It looks like it does. Looks like it's got a bit of a, can you guys tell? Is that nose 3D? Does it have kind of like the ship's hull shape? Can't quite tell. I'm sure it does though. But yeah, it looks amazing. Love this, love that base. That's like a Oh, wow, that's a trippy base. That's super trippy. I think this is the best looking snowboard I've ever had. Yes. Awesome. The bindings like go so well with it. Cool. Whew. All right. Oh yeah, I was gonna do the beanie giveaway. So question, I'm gonna ask a question. First person to answer it, I'll send you out a beanie and a sticker pack. Um, if you're the winner, all you have to do is send me a DM on Instagram. So what could the question be? Okay. Let me think. It's got to be a question that I know the answer to as well. Oh, okay. I think I've got it. Okay, this question is going back to the summer. What was the name? What was the name of the first? Let me make sure I have this clear in my head, just so there's no controversy. Yeah, I think I got it. All right. So back in the summer and the trip in Zermatt, what was the name of the first Nidecker snowboard I rode? So what was the name of the model of the first Nidecker snowboard I rode back in Zermatt? So this was in the summer in August. All right, already some good. El Stacker says the answer is potato. Awesome. That is always the answer. You are correct. Stacker, somebody commented Donald. The name of the board wasn't Donald. Sensor, no, it wasn't the Sensor. Sensor Plus. Now this is before the Sensor Plus. Merc, no, it's before the Merc. Sensor. Evil Twin, it wasn't the Evil Twin. Sensor, Sensor Plus. No, it was before that. It was before that. It was back in Zermatt. Back in Zermatt. No idea. Evil Twin. No clue. I ain't saying. Engine. Why ain't you saying? Engine, you could say. I'll send you a beanie sticker pack. Lamborghini. The Outsiders. I rode the Outsiders in Zermatt, but it was the summer before. Yo mama. Oh, wow. Oh, man, I thought somebody would just jump right onto this. So it was in Zermatt. It was in the summertime, back in August. The Nidecker guys came out, Nidecker crew came out, and they brought a few boards. So it was the first. Oh, somebody's got it. Seagull 913, the Alpha. It was the Alpha. The first board I rode by Nidecker was the Alpha back in Zermatt. So Seagull 913, you got it, man. So just send me a DM on Instagram with your full name and address, and I'll send you out a beanie, SPC beanie and sticker pack. And yeah, if you guys want to check out the SPC merch, I'll put links to it down in the description. And Jen saying Narab likes that board. Yep. Yeah, Seagull 913. Good job, man. How did you know that? How did you know Seagull? Let us know. Let us know how you knew. Oh, what's your Insta? It's Snowboard Pro Camp. Follow me on Instagram, Snowboard Pro Camp. Also putting up TikTok videos, Snowboard Pro Camp. Oh, how did he know? Oliver says, strong brain. Yes. Sweet. But yeah, thank you guys for hopping on. Thanks for tuning in. Big shout out to the crew at Nidecker for sending me out these boards. Yeah, going to be on another snowboard trip very soon. So we'll be able to ride all these different boards, test them out. And yeah, stoked to be partnering with Nidecker this season. Yeah, if you guys need any snowboard gear, honestly, check out Nidecker. The people behind the brand are awesome. They're like very down to earth. They love snowboarding. They're just like positive, happy people. And that's a big part of the reason why we teamed up, is that they're just very cool dudes. So great people behind the chat, and great people behind the boards, and also very sick boards. And I can't wait to ride this guy, the Beta APX. That looks like a beast. Some people saying I missed some super chats, so let me just go back and make sure I got those. Okay, I can't see them. Get a couple. Oh, I can't see the super chats, guys. If anyone can, just remind me what the super chats were, and I'll answer them. Lewis says, your review made me buy an Evil Twin. Thanks. Awesome. That was probably TJ, Board Archive. Super chats. Where are the super chats? I can't see the super chats. Sorry, guys. I can't see the super chats. I click on super chats, and it does not show me super chats. Let's go back to live. Oh, man. All right, sweet guys, but I got to run. Going to go to a Christmas dinner. Maybe I can catch up on those super chats next time. I'll get someone to send me the chat what the questions were on WhatsApp or like in a comment, and I'll get back to you guys next time. But yeah, congrats to the winner, Sejal. Thank you guys. Thanks for winning the Beanie sticker pack combo. Thanks to Nidecker. I hope you guys are having a great Christmas out there, and I'll talk to you guys again soon. Awesome. Later, guys.